Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy golly, is it Wednesday? Oh, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Good golly, my days of the week are all thrown off. Let's get this music pulled down and switched on over, boop, to my face. At all. We are starting just a little bit later than usual because we had a Nintendo Direct to watch this morning. I think before we get on started with that, we'll do a quick little recap of everything that was covered in that Direct. So let's hold up. Can I start up this game and get some music going so we're not just talking in silence? Oh yeah, oh, there's the music. Nothing quite as relaxing as some nice ancient Roman music. All right. So in this Direct, we got some more excuse me, full of sneezes. We got some information about the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D, which looks cool. I'm excited for those who want to play that. Personally, I'm not gonna drop the cash on that, but it still looks cool if it comes to Steam and gets a huge sale, and I'll more than likely pick it up. There was a new Isomnium Files game that got announced, which is pretty damn cool. I really liked Isomnium Files 1. I still haven't played the second game. I don't remember what it was called, but I really liked Isomnium Files 1. We got a new Shin Megami Tensei style game. Ooh, the Shadow Labyrinth, which is like a gritty Metroidvania Pac-Man game, looked pretty dang cool. Next is probably what's the biggest highlight. I suppose I can hold up. I can switch to this scene real quick, and it cuts off quite a bit. Next is probably what was the most exciting thing in the Direct for me, and that was the Patapon 1 and 2 replay, which now Patapon has finally been ported to a system that isn't exclusively Sony, which I think is damn fine. Very cool. Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar, just another Harvest Moon game. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, that I already have some middling concerns and some decent opinions on, mostly in terms of the way the game looks like it's being paced, but we'll have to see more gameplay before I can be certain of my concerns. We had two generic farming life sim games with Disney Villains Cafe and Witchbrook. Didn't really care for either of those. Next was the Eternal Life of Goldman. That looked interesting. It looked like a Metroidvania that had sort of a DuckTales style mechanics, and DuckTales was one of the first games that I ever speedrun. I have a very deep love for that game. My desire to continue along the shmup genre made this Gradius Origins collection look pretty cool. Rift of the Necrodancers getting ported. That was a really fun rhythm game that got released like last month. Tamagotchi Plaza looked nice. I'm always excited about new Tamagotchi media. It's been a long while since we've seen anything Tamagotchi related. More information about Pokemon Legends ZA. That was cool. A new Rhythm Heaven game got announced, which is awesome. I love the Rhythm Heaven series. From here, they had one of those blocks where they show off a bunch of games like back to back to back, and they always show them at like the worst picture quality and at just god awful frame rates. So High on Life, which is the slightly racist Rick and Morty game, meh. Star Overdrive, which is the rhythm beat 'em up that is kind of like Hi-Fi Rush, which everything that I was seeing before this looked really cool. You really got to take the games that get shown in that section with a bit of a grain of salt. Wandering Village sort of feels like a farming sim set on the backs of dinosaurs, kind of like the civilizations in Xenoblade 2. Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time, literally showed like a 10 FPS section of the game, which, ooh, That does not embody everything that we've seen about the game up to this point. Then a Saga Frontier 2 remaster got announced, which I still haven't played either of the Saga Frontier games. I'm pretty sure they're both on PS1, so eventually. Monument Valleys 1 and 2 are getting ported over, and 3 is getting a release, which is neat. They look like a quaint little puzzle games of sorts. And then another thing that I was really excited for, Everyone Golf's Hot Shots. We're finally pivoting out of the Hot Shots Golf name into Everybody's Golf, which is what it was called in Japan. I'm a huge fan of the Hot Shots Golf series. I love golfing games in general, so seeing another Hot Shots Golf, pretty cool. I think all in all, this was a solid 7. Yeah, probably about a 7, like in like 6, 7, 8 range, somewhere in there. I could see a lot of people being very upset about it, but I think all in all, it was pretty decent. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the Switch, or the Nintendo Direct recap. Let's get everything pulled into place and continue on our most recent chat picked game, which is Ancient Roman. I think we're getting pretty close to the end, at least I hope so. When we last left off, we got 4 out of the 6 God's Blessings, and now we're south of Mel, trying to get the blessing of the Warrior Goddess. So let's not dilly-dally, let's get on into it. Is there an inn anywhere I can stay? Also, how much cash do I have? That's probably viewable in status. 10k? Okay. I think once we want to buy more expensive spells. Joe out here with the little guy. Look at that little guy, bright and early today. How you doing today, Joe? It's good to see you. Yeah, it was this guy, right? Pretty sure this elder was the guardian of the warrior spirit. Watchman, please teach us how to get to the warrior shrine. You can start by not calling me the Watchman. I received the name Cheryl from my parents. So, you've met the ocean god. I see. Very well, I'll teach you. Ready? Listen up. There's a dam north of Lunar Shoal called Alna Dam. If you enter the mountains of Alna Dam and reach Robe Kuroa waterfall, the sword used by the warrior god lies within. Obtain the sword, then return to me. This is the first step. Alright, understand. Oh boy, let's go back to point B. I guess this is probably close to point F for this big fetch quest at this point. We had to go to A to get to B, to get to C, to get the bracelet to go back to B. It's a good old classic JRPG fetch quest of sorts. Not much care for Gios Tower. There we are. All in the dam. I'm pretty sure that's one of the bones in your arm, isn't it? It's the radius and the ulna, right? This dam is comprised entirely of human arm bones. Be careful, they'll get you. Let's see. Here's the entrance. It's locked from the other side. No luck getting this open. Rats. Well, looks like we have to scale the wall. You serious? Well, easy as that. I won't let you pass. Oh, it's centaur time, is it? Alright. Ah, I'm glad we have some russets too. Ooh, he's speedy. Ooh, he hits hard. Holy hell. Okay. Oh, these guys don't mess around. Well, shit. I suppose it might be high time we do a little bit of grinding. Well, that went well. I'm glad we saved that for the start today and not the end yesterday. Alright, can we get into some fights here? Hold up, maybe the let's go back to the ocean cave. Yeah, Pikachu. Pikachu will probably work just as well as the dam there. We just need to get a couple of levels. Let's save in here. And I'm pretty sure we can go and rest up at New Harrogh Castle. Oh yeah, his speed is already super high. Aha, you only deal 1 damage. Two arms. I mean, as long as we keep getting encounters with only one person, we can sleep axe like nobody's business. When we get an encounter with multiple enemies, that we start having problems. Get pounded. Okay. We can also get some more speed cocoa for Burke. That could be a good thing to get. Maybe we should buy armor over speed cocoa, actually. I suppose our party is just kind of equipped with the base armor that we've been finding everywhere. Chances are that might be the reason that we're getting got so hard. A lot of the enemies in this game remind me of the blank wireframes that you would fight in a Tobal. You guys were around for the Tobal 1 playthrough. It was basically just this, but a fighting game instead. What level should we get? Probably 22, 23? Something in that range. Okay. Okay, we can't use that with the... Oh, I thought we learned Tsunami. Did we not actually learn how to cast Johnny Tsunami? It's alright, I think our magic resistance is... Absolutely. Nope, our magic resistance is nowhere near as busted as I thought it was. Maybe it's just Burke who has the cracked lightning resistance. Fist Puncher's okay. I attacked in the wrong order. Well, that's fine. These sword ladies do a little bit more than I thought they did. Time for violence. Let's have Fist Puncher heal up. Burke and Burke throw and attack somewhere else. Magic heal attack. Okay. Yikes. Alright, as long as she doesn't hit Fist Puncher, we're fine. Yeah, we're perfectly fine. I wasn't even scared. Were you scared? Ah. No fear in this dojo. Attack the third. Perfect. Okay, we should be home free at this point. Whee! Unfortunately, this does mean no XP for Mina. But I guess that's just more for Fist Puncher and Burke. Yeah, that was an entire level for Burke. These numbers really don't make sense. Alright, Burke's defensive power is almost up to 100. Quickness points of 34. Fruit, salve. Nope. Magic. I was pretty sure we learned how to cast Tsunami when we were in the tower last time. But I guess not. Let's save and do another couple of fights. Like I said, I want my whole party around the 22 to 23 level range. Maybe it was only Michaela who learned how to cast Tsunami. I suppose we can try checking that out. Swap some equipment around and see how Michaela's spells are looking. It does mean that Mina's gonna get some guaranteed experience. Okay. Alright, we can one round the Valkyries here. I don't think Mina's ever gonna get any experience. Well. Good old Meat Shield Mina. That's what they call her. Don't wear the name out. It's alright, we're home free. Now that that hit landed, they're sleep locked, so we're fine. Woo! It's gonna be some good XP again. Ah, not quite another level on Burke. Shame. Alright, Magic, you can heal us up. I trust in you, buddy. Save and do it again. I think what this is coming down to is just a lack of decent equipment. I'm pretty sure most of the party still has the hard leather equipped, which is not the best. Ooh. Cerberus doesn't mess around. Ooh, Cerberus really doesn't mess around. Okay. Alright, gamer. Let's heal up. Burke. Attack that Cerberus. Oop, not item. Heal up. Burke again. Okay. Now we just have to hope that Burke doesn't get physically attacked. Oh no. Hey, this is bad. This is bad for us in particular. And that's why. This right here is exactly why we save. Goodness, there's some tough encounters. Let's maybe head to the weapon shop in the town south of Mel and see what they have for sale. If they have anything that seems like it might be worthwhile, we can pick it up. Harness, that's the one. This looked like the sign for an inn. Are you an inn? Welcome. Price is 70 per person. No, thank you. You know, maybe we aren't going to finish today, actually. I was hoping we'd be able to finish and get started on Dragon Warrior 7 today, but wowza, if things continue like this, I don't know if we're going to be making our way to Dragon Quest today. What if, and hear me out here, just more back-to-back JRPGs. Yeah, so that's a bar. What kind of a shop are you? Not a shop at all. It turns out it's a soldier's barracks. Ah, the Every store. Okay, they sell Fjord. I mean, we can buy Fjord, right? Let's do that. Okay. Now the party should have access to Fjord, which I think is going to help with random encounters. I hope it's going to help with random encounters. It's a weapon shop. I think this next one's an armor shop. We don't really care about weapons. Armor is really what we care about. If we can tank a hit, then Burke can kill everyone else. Oh, everything is too expensive? Okay. Christ. Alright, what can I sell here? Poleaxe for nothing, helmet for nothing. Alright, how much does that full plate mail cost? Oof. Alright, so plate mail is 36,000. Yikes. Crystal helm, I don't think we care about. We just need to survive long enough that Burke can get an attack off on each of the enemies. We bought Fjord, so I guess we're gonna rest at the inn, head back to the cave, and then grind up some money. I think if I can buy that, once we can buy that plate mail, we're really gonna be set. Yes, I would like to stay the night. Thank you very much. Back to the cave we go. Let's just mark down really quick. 36K is the money goal that we're looking for. Good luck. Thanks for the good luck, Kami. We have once again hit a heavy wall, so we need to do a little bit of grinding. How you doing today, bud? It's good to see you. Kami, did you watch the direct today? No, you were working. It's alright. You didn't miss out on much. Okay, I bought Fjord, and it's just not available. Only certain characters can learn Fjord. I think the biggest things were there was a trailer for, like, an actual gameplay trailer for Metroid Prime 4. I don't know if you played the Isomnium Files game, but those seem like they'd be right up your alley. A new one got announced. There's another Rhythm Heaven game coming out, and Patapon is getting ported to Switch. Those are really the big ones. I really like Patapon. Sounds very meh, yeah. I really like Patapon as a series, so I was quite excited to see the Patapon logo pop up on screen. Like, I know that guy! I did get just a huge laugh out of, in the direct, they started by showing off the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remakes, and then proceeded to show the new Isomnium Files game. So they started off on the foot of, all right, now it's time for you to watch more things about JRPG remakes. And then it cuts to Isomnium Files and just in big letters across the screen, black background, white text, just says, "There is no hope." Setting the vibe for the good direct. Thank you. Yeah, we can kind of take a hit perfectly fine. Honestly, Fist Puncher, Mio, the rest of them, they don't really need to be that strong. We just need Burke to be able to survive. Hold up, maybe we don't need to grind at all. What if, and hear me out on this one, we just get better turn orders, put Volvo up on Burke, and then just have him tank for the next handful of turns. Good. No XP for Fist Puncher. He'll get XP when he earns it. XP's for closers, and closers only. They also tried to show off in the direct the plan that they have for, like, cross compatibility between Switch 1 and Switch 2, and it's looking a little janky, to be sure. So essentially they have an external app now that you're going to have to download onto your Switch. that makes it so that if there are other people in your Switch family, you go into that app and digitally unhook each game from your account to send them to the other account for 2 weeks. Which just feels so bizarre. They're adding so many extra steps into this when it should just be, are they in your family? Cool, they can play your games. Is your Switch 1 signed into your Nintendo account? Yes. Is your Switch 2 signed into your Nintendo account? Also yes. Cool. You can play your games. But no, even if it's 2 Switches with the exact same account, you still need to go into the previous system, detach the game, and give them permission to send it to the other Switch to then attach it in that app. Switch 2 is more powerful. Nothing designed for Switch 2 will run on Switch 1. Oh yeah. The way that I see it is the first maybe 1 or 2 games that are released on the Switch 2 that have Switch 1 or the first few games that are released for Switch 2 will have Switch 1 compatibility, kind of like the way that Breath of the Wild was released on both Wii U and Switch. Yeah, you forgot that Breath of the Wild was on Wii U, didn't you? But I imagine they're going to drop cross-compatibility almost immediately. Like, that's not going to stay for long. I think you mean Twilight Princess on GameCube and Wii. Was the Twilight Princess release like actually at the same time, or was it kind of like the new play controls for Pikmin? When did Twilight Princess drop on the GameCube? When did it drop on the Wii? Twilight Princess. GameCube. Should specify release date. Oh yeah, these are definitely... Are they really at the same time? Yep. That's insanity. Okay. Never mind then. Yes, you are exactly correct. So it's not like a Pikmin new play controls or anything like that. Yes, that's just proof. Nintendo's been doing this for a while now, and everyone's just okay with it. It's whatever, I don't really mind. I didn't play the Wii version of Twilight Princess. I didn't play the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild. Cross-compatibility between those systems doesn't really do much for me. Like, I'm gonna get the Switch 2 regardless. I feel like the whole cross-compatibility thing is going to be for if a person only has the Switch 1 and doesn't want to get the Switch 2, then they're still able to play some of those initial launch titles and be like, yeah, yay, I get to have fun too. But personally, I'm gonna get the Switch 2. It's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna have to worry about any kind of cross-compatibility. You'd only be interested if there were major differences, which there aren't. Yeah. Well, I mean, you brought up Twilight Princess. You know, there were some major differences between the Wii and the GameCube releases of Twilight Princess. I mean, the Wii version is entirely mirrored. It made trying to write guides and read walkthroughs online absolutely impossible. You only played the GameCube version, so you didn't know that? Oh, yeah. The entire game is literally mirrored. Not like the UI or anything, but the world itself is completely mirrored. Dungeons and all. Is this game still boring? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. How you doing today, Morgan? Good to see you. Yeah, I only know that the two are mirrored because when my brother was in was it Snow Peak Mansion, Snow Point Mansion, whatever the Yeti Snow dungeon was in Twilight Princess, my brother got super stuck in there and couldn't figure out what to do. So when we went to the library, he looked up as many guides as he could and like wrote it down on the little tiny piece of paper to try to figure out what to do. And then when we got home, all of the instructions were backwards. Like, okay, now we're gonna take a left at the box. Ooh, that's mistake number one. Gonna go interview for a second job in like 40 minutes, so you need to get out of bed. Hey, best of luck with your interview. I hope it goes well for you. I think that's the only difference between the GameCube and Wii releases, you know, outside of Waggle Stick. Get to make hipster donuts if you get it, which sounds fun. Hell yeah. The Wii has more item buttons, does it? Do A, B, D-pad, T, Z. Does it really? Just running through the layout of the controllers, I think the GameCube controller has more buttons on it. Or no, it's the same number. Because X, Y, 1, 2, A, B, L, R, C, Z, plus Z, minus start, D-pad, analog stick. Yeah, they're the exact same in terms of controller layouts, at least. Fast viewers, man, we're getting quite a few spam bots these days. The spam bots love when people stream Ancient Roman. Okay, one more level on Burke, and then we'll go and try to do the fight. GameCube has 3 in the UI, and Wii has 4. Wacky. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be actually a pretty tough encounter. Pop that on you. Hit the Cerberus. Oh. I think I understand what I'm looking at here. Okay. So I think when we have less MP than our maximum, or I think if our current MP is less than what's required to cast a spell, the spell just doesn't appear in our UI. This was the Wii U version that also has 4. Let's have a look-see. That's the wrong button. Twilight Princess Wii long play. Ah, the good old Ong play. Love me a good Ong play. No, I think you're right. Yeah, whoops. Right, I gotta pull this out of the incognito tab I have it in. Yeah, so if we hop into here, we have the D-pad and the B button. Now if we Twilight Princess GameCube long play. There we go. Yeah, let's specify GameCube. Yep. That's just BYX. You're right. You do have one more slot. They have it laid out in a different way. Oh, I guess, yeah, the GameCube wasn't HD either, so it didn't have widescreen support. Well, I guess the Wii wasn't HD either. It was still component. The Wii U was the first Nintendo system to have HDMI compatibility. What a time to be alive. It's funny, I own Twilight Princess on the Wii U, and I always forget that Twilight Princess is on the Wii U. Okay, I don't want to grind another $10,000, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm calling it good. I'm out here, washing my hands of the situation. Let's head back to Farnus. Let's rest up and see if we can take on the Centaur and all in the dam. It's better than comparing Saturn to PS1 games. I think the big comparison that we really need to be making is PS1 to Game Boy Advanced games. It weirds me out every time when I figure out that a game was released on the PS1 and the Game Boy Advanced, and those are the only systems. You don't think that connection would exist, but it's there. GBA Tony Hawk games are wild. I never actually played them. I had a friend in elementary school who had, I think it was Pro Skater 2. So I remember seeing it and it looking bonkers, but never played it myself. We actually advance text pretty fast by mashing X and circle, alternating. Okay. Let's Volvo on Burke. Let's have Burke hit the Centaur, and let's cast Fjord. Woo, we can actually take a hit. Ooh, we can't take many of those hits. Alright, Centaur is asleep. Burke now has Fjord, so this is a free win. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Damn, Fist Puncher might actually live. Yeah, we're just gonna Fist Puncher. We're just gonna have everyone attack. No! Not my hero! This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Yeah, even through Volvo, they're still dealing 17 damage. That's a bit of an insane number. Bye-bye. So if you're wondering how we're able to get all these attacks in before our enemies, Burke has a sleep axe equipped right now that seems like it's a guaranteed hit to sleep an enemy for 3 turns. And every time we hit them again, the stack refreshes. So it's very easy to just, if we're able to hit enemies back to back, that we can stun lock them forever. Heavens, you're strong. Of course we are. We're built different than guys like you. If you're trying to get through here, you must be headed toward Robe Koro Waterfall. Yes, what if we are? You won't get by unless you break the Robe Dam blocking the Ulu River. Breaking the dam, if you dare. Looks like you kicked the bucket. What the heck was he trying to say? We can't proceed without breaking Robe Dam, But why would he try to help us? It's a trap, no doubt. It's a trap. If we break the dam, a huge torrent of water will gush out. Isn't there a village downriver from here? There is, or at least there should be. If the dam breaks, the people of the village will know. It's called Kuntan Ruins nowadays. It's not a place where people live. ... Let's check out Kuntan Ruins. Huh? Seriously, Fist Puncher? Kuntan Ruins. The important part is right in the name. Ruins. Yeah, so? I've got a bad feeling, you know? A bad feeling. Yeah, something doesn't feel right. Oh, what's the harm? Let's go check. Well, guess it's not too far out of the way. I agree with Fist Puncher. Maybe we'll find something there. Alright then. That's the plan. Let's go, Fist Puncher. To Kuntan Ruins, or wherever that place is now. Thanks, everyone. Alright, let's get out of here. I would like to, real quickly, let's just bring the whole party back up to max. Perfect. Now let's save so we don't have to do that fight again and press on. Yeah, Kami, if you want to see a wild Game Boy port, check out the GBA version of Guilty Gear, because that one is insane. Alright, Kuntan Ruins, here we are. Whoops, lit this little house on fire. Never a word from you. Never a word from you, I'm not complaining. Let's have more fun. Hold it, Lucia. Ugh, the annoying ones arrived. Your task has been to search for the ancient magic. Don't interfere with my work. I know, I know. Well, I'm off. Good luck with your work, I suppose. Bye. Beep, 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 beep. Secure all the villagers in a place like this. What's the point? What point does any of this serve? Sometimes I don't understand what Gizafail thinks. Either way, about time I report back on my next orders. Hello, do you sell full plate armor for maybe a little bit less than 36,000 gold? What's going on? Hostages? I don't think that's right. If we break the dam, they'll all be swept away. Evacuating this many people won't be easy. 5. There are 5 people. I think our party of 6 people can get 5 people out of this dungeon. Are you okay? I'm okay myself, but there's some elderly folks who can barely walk inside. We can't just leave them behind. Fist puncher. Right. It would take a long time to evacuate everyone. We don't have that kind of time to spare. The monsters will only continue to grow more powerful. We need to hurry and obtain that blasted divine power already. I know. It's just Fist puncher. Do you know of the Esca fruit? Esca fruit? I haven't heard of it. I've heard that if you eat the Esca fruit, you're able to breathe underwater. That's it. We just need to give everyone that Esca fruit. That way, well, hold up here. I don't think we need to give everyone in town the Esca fruit. We can just keep the Esca fruit for ourselves and just dive behind the dam, right? That way, we'll have nothing to fear about breaking the dam. Good going, smart one. Mina, where can we find this Esca fruit? It should be on a tree near where we landed the boat. That tree is the Esca tree. Okay, let's return to the boat. We can set sail to find the Esca fruit. Yo, let's go find some fruit. You know, I'm not a big fruit enjoyer, but boy oh boy, a fruit that would let me breathe underwater, I'd eat that bad boy in an instant. Alright, Esca tree time. Just in case some bees hop out of the tree and try to sting us. Fist puncher is famously allergic to bees. This must be the Esca tree. Heck yeah. Leave it to me. Ah! Wham. Wham bam. Think this is enough? It should be. One fruit is enough for 10 to 12 people. Not 10 to 20. You think that a watermelon would do the trick, but no, it does the opposite. You eat watermelon, you're guaranteed to drown. How you doing today, Captain? It's good to see you. I believe it'll be plenty. You got the Esca fruit. Okay, let's return to Canton Ruins. Okay, so there was no reason for me to save there. There was no conflict, nothing. We walked over to the Esca tree. We walked over to the Esca tree and it just gave us the fruit, no problem. Escusi. Hi everyone, I come bearing fruit. Everyone, listen to me. A huge torrent of water is going to flood this entire area. What? We're all gonna die. Please, calm down. We have this Esca fruit here. If you eat it, you'll be able to breathe underwater. Remember, if there's a nuclear explosion, get under your desk and cover your head. It'll save you, trust me. Hand it over, quickly. Please, calm down. There's enough for everyone. Alright, we need to break the dam without issue. Evacuating everyone might have been easier. We do what we can. Alright, Fist Puncher, let's break that dam. Well then, let's go. Woo! Alright. You know, before we get over there and break that dam and get another spirit, we are rounding out hour 1 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen, play some music while I run a couple ads, and we will be back in just a second. I will see you guys on the other side of this break. See you back then, y'all. Alrighty folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's go break a dam. I'm curious how much of this game we have left. We're only level 25, but we are on disc 2 already. Ah, the good old Rob Dam. Disc 1 kinda rolled pretty quickly. So, we gotta break this, right? Leave it to me. The heck are you guys? The heck is with you guys? Ah, you plan to break the dam, do you? If you break this, a lot of people will die. Are you really okay with that? Shut your trap, monster. What did you say? Oh, Barboa, out here picking fights. Oh, it's only one guy? Okay. Yeah. Fight against one guy's no problem. Evidently, it's a problem for Fist Puncher. Well, it's okay. He didn't want any of that XP anyway.
覚悟はいい?
It's definitely not going to pose any issues in the future when we have to do the dragon trial with only Fist Puncher. And off he goes. Hey, we almost have enough for the full plate armor that we want for Burke. That'll be nice. Here we go. Oh, yes, of course. It just makes sense. Why would we not just summon Water Dragon Chaos to tear down this dam? We all knew Barboa had this power. Nobody even questioned the fact that he hasn't used that in combat once. Ooh, water finally calmed down. All right, let's go. All right, onward, outward, and upward. Is this... Okay, this is a cave. All right, sure. The strange frozen slime waterfall, I guess, is a cave. Yo, free treasure. Come on, plate armor. Give me the plate armor. Hermit guard. What's this hermit guard? Alright, I was assuming it was a shield. Pretty okay. Is it better than that? Oh, he can't even equip it. Alright. I guess Fist Puncher only has the small shield. We can put hermit guard on him. It ups his skill by a lot. Once we inevitably get the full plate armor, we'll be able to put that on Fist Puncher for his dragon trial. Alright. Whose quest is this gonna be? Fist Puncher, watch out! It's attacking! Oh, is it a full party encounter? Sure. Ah, Deluga. Yo, whole party's gonna survive. Finally, Fist Puncher's gonna get some XP. Mairimasu. Honestly, this wouldn't be a complete JRPG if we didn't have a boss fight against a giant snake, right? Usually you fight your Ouroboros snake earlier in the game, but fighting one this deep, it also just makes sense, I guess. And away he goes. Damn, hell of a boss fight. Still not enough. But hey, free level for Burke. And that's really what we care about. Hey, There's a sword inside of that snake. Is that the sword the old man was talking about? We're at a dead end, and I don't see anything else that fits the bill. Yeah, this is probably it. You got Gaia sword. It looks like it's actually 2 swords. Oh, let me see. Ah! What? Why is everyone staring? Sorry for staring at you, I guess. I'm surprised too, you know? It's a perfect fit. Well, I get that impression too, but I don't think that's why everyone's surprised. There's something you're happier off not knowing. Huh? What? Now I'm double curious. Tell me. Hey, tell me. Mina, tell me. Michaela? Burke? Fist puncher? I feel like there's something there that we were missing. I don't think I understood that that interaction. That lowers my quick points by a lot, but increases my wow, it lowers my IQ as well. Okay. That's fine. We don't need high IQ. We can be dumb as dirt and just fine. Nah, it's all checking out. Okay. You say so, boss, as long as everyone else is getting it. If I'm the only one that's confused, that's fine by me. I can live with this. Alright, let's take this sword back to the old man. You would think I'd be getting sick of this music, or would think it was a little bit more egregious, but I've kind of been able to tune out most of the annoying parts of the good songs. Just, they stand out to me, and the bad songs kind of just get tuned out by me. We can sell the wind sword. And maybe then we'll have enough money to buy that full plate armor. Watch us spend the 36,000 on the full plate armor, and the game gives us god armor. Am I instantly gonna regret this? Maybe. Am I gonna buy it anyway? Yes. Alright, how much does the wind sword sell for? That's enough, baby! Plate mail, here we come. There's all of our money gone. Alright. Let's see that equipment go up. So defensive power currently of 118 up to 182. And no loss to speed. Woof. Alright, I think Burke might be a little bit powerful now. Nothing like a casual increase of 70 points. It's just a casual 60% increase to defense. Excuse me. Oh, you found the sword, have you? Head to the boat in the harbor. The warrior god shall guide you from there. Okay. You say so, boss. Thou shalt be guided to my shrine. Whoa. What was that? My body's moving on its own. Whoa! Alright, let's pop a save. I'm pretty sure this is Serena's trial, right? Yeah, we had Mina's already. This trial should be for Serena. So we're going to, ideally, when we get into that part of the cave, we'll unequip everybody else's equipment and then put the good stuff on her. Up seems like the correct answer. Let's go to the right and maybe find some treasure. Hey, look, treasure. I swear to all that is holy, if this hero armor is better than the plate armor I just bought. Okay, he can't actually equip the plate armor good, or the hero's armor. Good, good, good. All right. Is that only for Serena? It might be. Yep, it looks like it's only for Serena. Cool. Woo! How much of that? That just boosted her quickness points by 40. That's crazy. Hey there, Superficial. How you doing today, bud? It's good to see you. I hope life is treating you well. I suppose we can take... Let's pop all of these off of everybody and just put them onto Serena, because we know we're gonna have to do the solo Serena fight. You're mostly lurking, lots going on today. Well, best of luck with what you got going on. It's good to see you. Hermit's Guard might be the answer we're looking for. Alright, let's see here. Is plate mail better? Hero's armor actually has the same defensive value as the plate mail, but it also boosts speed by a boatload. Alright, Hermit's Guard gives us a bunch of extra skill. Put the sneaker, put the stuffed bear, put the flute. Alright. Serena is officially cracked. We shouldn't have much problem when it comes to the boss fight here. I think Dragon Quest VII has a great benefit for being the game we play immediately after Ancient Roman. Going from this as a JRPG experience to something a little better is it's definitely gonna boost our next game by a little bit. A breath of fresh air, something a little better. Yeah, a little better. Not a lot better, just a little one. Superficial, if you're not familiar, let's do Dragon Warrior 7 ps1. How long to beat? Let's just really quickly hop in here to the overview of the PlayStation 1 version of Dragon Warrior 7. You know, it's a short game. We're not going to be here for an entire month. It's fine. That's gonna take us some time. We're looking at probably about 5 weeks of nothing but Dragon Quest. What a time to be alive. I think the best part of it all is No Speaky immediately coming back in here and be like, hey, I have buyer's remorse. Can we not play Dragon Warrior, actually? Oh, no. You picked that game. You picked it and we're gonna play it. Oh boy, I can't move my body again. Really isn't a pleasant feeling. Not being able to move your own body. Seems I'm the chosen one this time. Serena. Don't look so worried. I'll be just fine. Serena, be careful. I've got it covered. She does have it covered. We're gonna put up Volvo and then we're just going to attack a boatload. Oh hey, she can cast Fjord. Good for her. Oh wow, with the hero's armor, our speed is actually higher than his. Alright, let's see how much damage he deals now that we have Volvo up. 2! That's 2 turns. 3. At turn 9, we'll put up another Volvo. 4. 5. Nice crit. Wow, that might have been the easiest solo encounter we've had. That very well may have been the easiest solo encounter. Good for Serena. Honestly, I think a case is being made to maybe have Serena be in the party instead of Fist Puncher. Damn, she caked up. Oh. And that's it. Wow, this divine power is incredible. Can you actually feel it? Unlike you, yes. Yeah. Fist Puncher. Alright, let's hurry to the next god. Got the Warrior God's divine power, alright. How do we want to do this? So definitely want to keep the Sleep Axe, Beast Helm, Plate Armor, Knight's Shield, Sneakers. I'm thinking we're going to put Serena in the party. She seems, kind of cracked. Gaia Sword, Helmet, Hero Armor, Hermit Guard, Stuffed Bear, sure. Yeah, that 104 speed is insanity. Serena's pretty damn tough. Really, we don't have another helmet. Okay. Blood Sword, we sold the Wind Sword. Alright. Glacier Rod, nothing on the head. Magic Armor, or Magic Robe, Magic Shield, and Flute. Works for me. You're gonna hang out in the back line. Alright, let's fix the party. Go Serena, Burke, Mina. Everyone's all set. Let's save and make our way back out. That hero's armor is more than enough to warrant keeping Serena in the party. Plus 40 speed is absolutely wackadoo. That's 60,000 gold worth of speed cocos. How much cash did we get from that encounter? Status, we got above 2k, perfect. 2,000 is the threshold we're looking for. That dang ferryman in Saintus Village out here charging us 2k to even sail to the Dragon Shrine. Okay, Saintus Village. I suppose we could have just equipped Fist Puncher with everything since we knew what we'd be getting into with him. But who knows, maybe we've got an encounter or two leading up. Alright, we can actually cross out the Warrior's Trial. Last one we have is Dragon. For those of you that don't know what we got here, I've got a my good old notepad, scratching down all the notes that I can. It's currently a mixture of what was the snowboarding game? Cool Board. It's currently a mix of Cool Borders, Firewoman Matagumi, and Ancient Roman Notes all at once. You know, all the games that the people love. So, you know, when my first notes has Best Trick 600, Science, Art, Reading, Snack, Occult, and then Dragon and Saintess Village number 6, and then a bunch of other stuff that's been crossed out. It's exactly what you want for a good old notepad. Alright, Sacred Beast Shrine. Ledu. Okay, can we actually engage with the Sacred Beast now? Yes, we can. Something doesn't feel right. Fist Puncher, look over there! Oh my goodness. It's... something. Yeah. Oh no, I'm getting... oh. You ever just get swallowed whole by a dragon? Weird little guys in the internet biting their bottom lip. Man, I wish that were me. Now, with the might of the gods in our hands, the time to get rid of the world of darkness is here. Oh, he's just gold. Oh, no, never mind. No solid gold fist puncher for us. What's this? Divine power? Does that mean everyone here's got the stuff now? Now we can kick the butt, the baddies. Now we can kick the big baddie's butt, right? And who and where would that be? Huh. Well, who was it again? It's Gizafiel. Oh, right, thanks. Right. Let's go kick Gizafiel's ass. Yeah, fist puncher. We'll be okay now, won't we? It's hard to say. We've obtained the power beyond our wildest dreams, but it doesn't mean we can let our guard down. It's not power that we need, but the courage and the will to use what we have. You thought for a second they actually didn't build up the villain? They didn't really. We've heard the name Gizafield twice. This right here was the third time he's been mentioned. We don't really know anything about the bad guy. It's just mostly, hey, Gizafield's king of the demons. All right, anyway, time to die. Well said, lad. We've had to live up to those words. I'm sure we will. All right, let's drop by New Harrow Castle. Then we'll think of what to do next. Yeah! All right, back we go. Did this change Fist Puncher's stats at all? Oh no, he's still... Nah, he still has absolute dog water stats. Okay. Man hasn't been upgraded at all. All right, back to the castle we go. We might want to buy some more fruit. How much cash we sitting on? None? Okay, right, we had to pay the 2K to take the ferry. Oh, we might have a piece of equipment we can sell. Yeah, I think I ran past the shop already. Well, live and learn. No items for me. Malice, Saintus, Male, New Harrow. Here we are. There's an N in there. I've been calling it Harrow. It's Hein Rogue. Ah, I'm gonna stick with Harrow. It sounds better. The EI should be Air, right? Should be Aerogue. Good old Eroge Castle. Hang on a sec. Alright. Serena and Barboa don't want to talk to any nobility. I'll pass on this part. Don't mess with that prim and proper noble thing. Be honest, I never meshed well with that minister. Yar, I be staying out here too, keeping ya company with me patchy pirate. Where's the minister? And the sage? Got everything wrapped up? No, no one was in there. Fist Puncher, what can we do for you? Where's the minister? Where's the sage? Where's anyone? Hello, sage. Lord Fist Puncher, I'm glad to see you are well. How has your progress been? We've obtained all of the gods' powers. That's fantastic news. We're getting there. We've learned from the priest at the Spirit Temple that there is someone controlling the demons. Oh dear. If we don't defeat that ruler Gizafiel, then monsters will continue to rampage and the people becoming monster disease will not abate. I see. Of course, I plan to keep journeying and defeat Gizafiel. You'd go even if I advised against it? Yes, I understand. I'll be praying for your success to the very end. By the way, I haven't seen the minister around. Oh, he's over at Old Harrow Castle. Since the monsters have been driven out, he's looking into reconstruction efforts. I see. Pardon me for the sudden topic shift, but have you heard of the Underworld? Underworld? The place where the spirits of the dead gather, right? It's correct. The Underworld is the resting place of the dead. I'd recommend you visit the Underworld, Fist Puncher. Is it the high fantasy way of saying go to hell? You piss someone off and like, go visit the Underworld. Huh? You want me to go to the Underworld? That is correct. Now, this is just my theory, my game theory, but I believe your father is being manipulated by demons. What? Like my father, right? The Underworld is under there. Under where? Oh no. If you head to the Underworld, you may be able to meet his soul and learn the truth. I'd say let's go, Fist Puncher. It couldn't hurt to try, and closure would be worth the trip. The gate to the Underworld is on Mons Island. That'd be south of Picashore, near the Mecca's port, then. Your knowledge of the seas is rivaled by none, I see. We got a plan? Let's go to hell. Right. One moment, please. The gate at Mons Isle, sure. But it requires 2 keys found east and west of Alnus Cave. You fool, you absolute imbecile. You maroon. There is an idol in each cave. Combine them together and place them on the altar. With that, you'll be granted passage. Understood. Alnus Mountains. You know where that is, Barboa? Leave it to me. Remember the huge tree you can walk. Remember the huge tree you can walk from there. Thanks. Okay, let's get going. The huge tree? There were a couple of trees around the world. It could be anywhere. We're all looking for the huge tree right now. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boo, doo, doo, doo. Lake Mount, Rune Gate. So there was a huge tree in Pixie Forest. And also a huge tree. Oh, over here. Okay. That makes no sense geometrically, but okay. Here we are. Ukeb Cave and Ekeb Cave. Well, obviously we want to start in Ukeb Cave. Ukeb Cave just rolls off the tongue so well. I'd be a fool not to come here first. Party, Burke, Serena Mina, and let's press on. I hope I find some other treasure in here. Other treasure? Don't mind if I do. What do we got here? Aqua Rose. Is that a piece of equipment? Okay, the Aqua Rose could be anything. Weird, really. It's not a piece of equipment. Okay, maybe it's a spell? We can look when we get into our next encounter. There's the idol the sage spoke of. You got the underworld idol. Okay. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? You gotta love these good old 2-screen dungeons with no encounters. You know, Ancient Romans might be boring gameplay-wise, but when we do get to Dragon Warrior 7, it's gonna feel like it's going at just a snail's pace. We're gonna go from something that's off the walls fast paced like Ancient Romans to just an absolute glacier of a game. I actually don't think we unlock the ability to class change in Dragon Quest VII until you're like 60 hours in, which is a little absurd. The class-changing aspects are one of the things that people speak so highly of in that game. It's the missing half. Oh, it was a mermaid. Oh. And it became a mermaid. Yo, sick backflip. This mermaid is living my dream. She is everything I want to be. Nope, no secret items in here for me? Okay. That's fine. We got an Aqua Rose. I can live with that. You know, we were talking about Guilty Gear earlier. The music in this game really does feel like the Holy Order question mark Robokai's theme. Someone might be playing a little bit of a joke or a prank on us. Like, you put this in a not weird sound font, and I feel like chances are you can make some pretty okay music with it. But no, the weird sound font stands. Override data, yes please. It feels kind of like something I would make in GarageBand back in middle school. What the? Gate to the underworld. It's opening. Shouldn't be confused. That's the reason we went on that huge quest. This is the underworld. Mom, why do you live in the underworld? My son, is that really you? Burke is too tall, his entire face was cut off, all you saw was his chin. Oh, that's fantastic. It's panning to everyone. They're all thinking about the people that they've lost throughout their journey. It pans to Burke and he's just thinking about just a big old hawk of ham. My father, I miss him dearly. My mother, I miss her dearly. Breakfast, I miss it dearly. Okay, bye, Mom. The pose I make when my mom fades back into hell. Mom. Your dad's still alive, right? I think so, at least. But I'm worried why my mom asked me to save Dad. I'm not sure. By the way, what are your parents like, Michelle? Well, they were gentle people. Burke, who was that woman you met? It's not worth explaining. Mina, did you see anyone? Yes, I'm quite relieved. Huh? Barboa? I saw some of me best buds. We lived by the sea. We died by the sea. You look to bite it. You look to bite it in the ocean someday too, then, of course. Alright, Fist Puncher, where to next? There's only one way. That's forward. We keep pressing forward until we find the Demon King's whereabouts. Alright, where are we off to? Straight to hell. You know, it really does sadden me every day to remember that JFK died of Ligma. Fist Puncher, where should we go now? If we're not sure, maybe we should go to Kuba Port. Or even Basis Island. It's close enough, right? Or, if you'd rather, Mormo Island. Dansport is another option. There might be something there. That was a lot of instructions. South Cave, North Cave. All right, let's go to the ruins of Bassus. This is a new area. We can go check out the ruins of Bassus. Yep, these sure do look like ruins. Certifiably, these are in fact ruins. Oh. Man, is this gonna turn into sci fantasy? Are we about to go into space? This looks very spacey. And I mean the bad kind of spacey, like the Kevin kind. Aw, man. Look, there's a crack in the wall. Leave it to me. Ah! Dang, one more try. Oh, he's getting a real run and start. Ah! Ah, yes. Whoa, really blew the wall away. Don't be so reckless here. You can hold on to my shoulder. You can't stand after that, right? Come on, you can be honest with me. Squeeze. Oh, you're surprisingly big. Ah! Don't be creepy, Berg. Where do you think you're touching me? Whoa, punched him all the way to the wall. I have no regrets. Good for you, Berg. Not good for you, Berg. Not good for you at all, Berg. What is this? Huh? This puncher, I heard a sound coming from outside. Shall we check? Okay. Pop a save real quick just in case the aliens that are inevitably popping out of the ground have laser guns that will kill us immediately. It's always aliens. That's what it comes down to. It's always aliens. Okay. Is there another house that I can go into around here? Can I go in this door? No. Go over here? Also no. Okay, maybe we didn't hear anything outside. Maybe the game is actually a liar. A liar and a thief. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything out here. Okay. Sorry, they didn't actually program the ruins of Bassus correctly. Hold up, was there something flashing over here? No, I don't think so. Was there something inside the building that I just didn't see? That's possible, I think. I am pretty good at just missing stuff. Nope, don't think I missed anything here. Nothing else is gonna happen now. Okay. Alright, sure. I guess let's go check out South and East Cave. Doesn't look like anything's popping in these ruins. doop. Beep boop. How do you guys feel about this soundtrack? Is this the kind of music you hear in your dreams? Ah, this is technically North Cave. Okay. It really spoke to me when the game went beep boop, beep boop. Those are truly the kind of sounds that really keep me awake at night. The voice echoing from somewhere unseen. We shall grant you magical powers. Learn Saint's Toil. Okay. Sure. Thanks. Shoutouts to Saint's Toil. We received it from the weird stained glass room at the back of this cave after running through a neon tube. Maybe this is the ultimate weapon quest we're going on right now. Let's pop a quick save. I have a feeling this big sword up here might be guarded by a baddie. You hear a voice echo from somewhere unseen. We shall grant you magical powers. You learn sword dance. Yo, that's gonna boost my speed by, or that's gonna boost my my attack by 2 stages. That's a pretty good setup move. You put that with someone with baton pass, and we've got a good setup mon right there. Okay, I guess that's everything. Escatry, we've already done those. I don't think we've been to Dansport or Kuba Port. Let's go to Kuba Port. Kuba sounds like scuba, so I trust it more. I'm always more inclined to trust rhyming. You got the rod. Yo, it's free rod. I'm assuming that's... Oh, actually not equipable by Mina. Can anyone equip the rod? This is yet another item that I cannot equip. Huh. You know, it's not a type of axe. Okay. Perhaps that's a magic spell as well. I have to assume anything that I pick up that I can't immediately equip is a type of magic spell. Oh. Someone's here. Huh? But there's no one here. There they are. Who's there? My name is Kana. Last thing you'll ever see will be me sending you to the afterlife. Wow, the nerve of this kid. Let's kick his you-know-what. You'll pay for picking a fight with Lord Burke. Please, wait. He's alone. What's more, he's an elf like me. Let me fight him. Oh no. Not your only reason, are they? These aren't your only reasons, are they? Do as you wish. Just don't lose. Thank you. We didn't put good equipment on her. We might lose. Okay. Let's Volvo to start. Woo. Yeesh. That's fine. We'll heal up. All right, that's definitely much more manageable. I'm pretty sure Mina has the Glacier Rod equipped right now, which isn't gonna do a ton of damage, but it might deal a little bit, right? This is turn 3. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. Everyone get comfy. 4. 5. 6. 'This is 7. We're gonna heal and then Volvo again. We may have to use a turn throwing up a Maca Berry. All right, heal 1, recast Volvo. Damn, you hate a single encounter that you don't have Burke in. That was a 2. There's 3. Four. Oh no, I'm out of water. 5. 6. 7. All right. Heal up Volvo again. It's a good thing Mina has a lot of MP. So even when she's lacking a little bit, we still don't have to worry about using a Maca Berry for a little bit. Alright, 1. Here's 2. Hey, we outsped her. Oh. 3.
覚悟はいい?
4. 5. 5. You're willing to admit that most of your redeems have been troll picks, but when you watch gameplay like this, you can't help but feel like other people are doing the same thing. Come on, the game's not that bad. It's got redeeming qualities, right? How you doing today, No Speaky? It's good to see you. Let's heal up. Are you telling me this isn't the pinnacle of gameplay that you're looking for in your JRPGs? If you wanted to troll, you have an actual game for that. This is an experience. This is an experience. One that I will not regret taking on. You know what the real troll pick was, Kami? It was sentient. 2. Oh, no, that was 3. 4. It sure was. Kami, what's your troll pick? There's 5. Is it Planet Laika? I've heard you talk a lot about Planet Laika. Japanese horse racing simulator. Oh, are we talking about Breeding Stud? Ah, good old Breeding Stud. So someone posted about that in Discord. I say someone, it was Captain. Captain posted about that in Discord, and I looked into the game just a little bit, enough to see that it is a Japanese horse racing simulator and also has a first-person mode. Which, what's not to love about a first-person horse racing simulator? It's literally just motion sickness the game. There's some pretty bad ones, and we're gonna play them. Don't you worry, we're gonna play all the good, the bad, the horses, the mahjong, the pachinko, all of it. God, I would love a better weapon. Oh, if I would have known. Oh, if I would have known there was going to be a Mina fight, I would have equipped her. You know, I think the best part of this fight is we've been going at this for like 10 minutes now. There are people who do YouTube Let's Plays whose videos are shorter than this boss fight is. Is it because I'm refusing to grind, so I'm extremely under-leveled, very under-equipped, and taking this fight as slow as possible? Probably. Do I care? Not in the slightest. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. All right. And we got some dollary dues. That's free cash, baby. Oh, no. Is it gonna turn out that that was her brother?
Kana!
Kana! Every woman in this game really does just have an ass about the width of a king-size pillow. Ah, we purged the evil. Good. Use it the center of the island to unseal the village. Okay. Freed from the darkness. Dead. Rip and piss, Kana. Oh boy. Alrighty, y'all. Before we get some backstory going, here we are rounding out hour 2 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen, play you some music while I run a couple of ads, and we'll be back in just a second, folks. I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back then, y'all. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's get back to it. I'm going on ahead. Nina, give her some time to think, okay? I know the sort of feeling she's having right now, but we can't leave her alone in a place like this. I'll stay here with her. Funny enough, I was just in the mood to stare at the sea. You're a terrible liar. I'm stupid, so I don't know what you're implying. Yeah, whatever. I'm glad that Burke is leaning fully into the himbo archetype where he's like, man, I don't know, I'm dumb. Okay, we'll leave Mina to you, Burke. We'll search Anba village. Aw, man, do I actually lose both of them from my party? Do I lose 2 of the 3 people that I was using in my team? Armo Island Plains. Well, don't like the looks of this one. It's what that dark elf said was true. Then the causality rod can be used nearby. Click! I just slot it right in the ground like a stake. I don't think that's how shadows work. I'll admit, I don't know much about shadows, but I don't think that's how shadows work. Oh. Secret village? Yeah, secret village. Out here looking like a Daggerfall village. Out here looking like a slightly procedurally generated town. Oh, do we have enemies? What the? There's only monsters here. Damn it, this place has fallen as Burroughs May did. I won't let you guys get away with this again. Please, hold your weapons. I'm fired up. Time to knock them senseless. Oh, no violence, please. Stop. Something's wrong here. Who keeps running their mouth now? You just... Oh, sorry, fist puncher. Didn't realize that was you. Oof. What a furious human. Let's try to talk to them, okay? They may be victims of the disease. We'll need to ask the elder for his advice, so please wait here. Oh, I'm riled up, gonna go bust some skulls. Ah, the elder's a good old goo monster. I see. So, this is why you came here. Yes, more importantly, what is this village? Quite a sight, isn't it? This is a haven for those who lack any desire for conflict, if only for those who you humans call monsters. Is this haven not affected by the people becoming monsters disease? Perhaps some dwellers here used to be humans, but those stories are all in the past. You're the only human who's recently come, and certainly no one's gone outside to attack humans for sport. Are you saying you are not connected to Geisfield? I understand why you distrust us. We look like those who seek you harm. No, it's quite alright. Either way, those who would manipulate our kind for evil must be stopped. I believe we have that sentiment in common. We'll do whatever we can to help you. Thank you, and please, tell us anything you know that could help us. Alright. Once upon a time... Oh, God. Oh, God. Here comes the lore dump. Alright, here we go. Our kind lived on Dragon Island. Geisfeld Castle should still be there. The gate is firmly shut, but there is no entrance from the outside. Hopefully you must search inside the 2 neighboring towns. There are devices within those. I'm stopping the voice. I'm not gonna keep going on that voice. There are 2 towers that will open the gate. One can be reached by Uno Port, the other by Low Port. Don't expect to scale the tower without a serious fight. Okay. Do you know anything about those who guard the towers? I only know their names are Romeus and Lucia. Romeus, I feel that I've heard that name before. Am I misremembering? Unfortunately, we're not strong enough to help you directly. All we can do is pray for your safety. At the very least, we can offer brief hospitality here as well. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm in control again. Okay. He was walking around in circles and I'm waiting for him to do something. But no, he was just walking around in circles for circle's sake. You sell things? Look at the various goods we have to offer here. You're not gonna give them to me on sale or anything? No? Okay. You know, as nice as your goods are, I don't think I'm gonna pay full price for them. I think I'm good, actually. Well, so much for hospitality. Alright, we have learned of those 2 towers we need to take down. Mina, Burke, sorry for making you worry. I'm okay now. So, did you find anything? It's a step in the right direction. Everything will end at Draken Island. I see. But don't worry, Mina and I were right here with you. We've got no complaints about that, do we? Of course not. Let's go. Alright. Let's go find both of those towers. Ah, beans, I forgot to fill my water up. Yep. That sure is some empty water. Okay, there's Io Port, Anab Village, Kuba Port, Danport. Was Euro the other town? We can go to the, it does kind of look like it's B port. I know it's probably supposed to be Io, but it really does just look like it's the letter B. Congrats, you've made it to B port. B port will take you to B tower. Let's swap the party around. That's how we want it. Welcome. Welcome to those who give threats to us. If you wish to crush our desires, then show us your might. Prove your might and defeat me. Ooh, spooky. Not load. Definitely not load. Save. Alright, I feel like left is where the treasure is going to be, and treasure is really what we care about. Hey, look, treasure. You got a dragon helm. Neat. Can that be... I think that can only be equipped. Yeah, that can only be equipped to Fist Puncher. Okay. It's okay, defense. Boost to IQ as well. All right. That's fine. I guess he is the one who gained the spirit of the dragon god. I suppose it makes sense. Gosh, I guess. Oh, and here's the tower. Okie doke. We'll save again. Thank goodness it overrides your save and doesn't do the Oddworld thing where it just makes more save slots. Oddworld is a very strange game in that regard. God armor, eh? Alright, who equips the God armor? Mina can equip it. Ooh, you can equip it. Lowers speed by a lot. Mina, you want some God armor? Yeah, you do. Hell yeah, Mina can now hold her own in battle. Our party's looking pretty cracked right now. Are you Romeus? That's right. I already know of your intentions. Now, best me in combat if you wish to face Gisfel. Gisfel. Show me the final struggle of mankind. Should you fail, only death awaits you. Let's go. It's a me, Mario. Just a one-person fight? No, it's a two-person fight. We've got Romeus and we have Gary. Good old Gary. Volvo on Burke. magic. We can do an Aqua Rose, or we can do a Saint's Toil. Good old Saint's Toil. I think we're fine to just regular attack. Holy freaking damage. Oh my goodness. We should have had them both cast Volvo on the off chance that that happened. Hit Gary. Woof. Alright, Burke. Now is when we alternate. The good old Romeus to Gary combo. It's time for violence. And we can attack Gary twice. It seems like we do more damage to Gary. It's much easier to menu onto Romeus. So taking out Gary first. It's actually probably faster to take out Romeus first. Yeah, whatever. That's very much a micro optimization. God, I love the power of the sleep axe. I think I did 2 hits on Gary. It doesn't matter, they all bleed the same. This game would be much more unplayable without it. Yeah, probably. I'm glad we discovered this relatively early on. I wonder if there are probably guides out there for this game, right? It's pretty famous in the bad games community. I wonder what kind of absolutely fuck-busted combos other people use. Alright, I can just mash now. I feel like magic is really strong. So I'm curious if there is just a spell in the game that you cast and it just kills everybody in one hit. Where's my Zeta Flare? Also, I'm glad Burke is the only one who's going to be getting experience from this fight. Serena and Mina, they don't need it. Wow, Romeus actually has a decent chunk of health. Man, I was certainly just tuning out. We were kind of getting in the vibe zone, fully zoning out, just kind of mashing, watching the numbers fly by. Yeah, Romeo seems like he would be a hell of a fight if we didn't have the sleep axe. This guy kind of has just a billion HP. I just sort of wish Serena and Mina didn't die, just so we could speed this up a little bit. Well, you know, this is what happens when Burke has not maximum speed. I think we gotta go and purchase ourselves some more of that fast hot chocolate. In your series, you should move Dragon Warrior 7 to the end of the queue and let the other Redeemers enjoy their games first, because they might be dead when we finish Dragon Warrior 7. Nah, it's only gonna be a month. It'll just be May when we finish Dragon Warrior 7. No, Speaky, you stayed in my stream, subscribed for long enough to earn those points, and I'm going to respect that and play Dragon Warrior 7 to its fullest. You might be dead by the month, you never know. Captain, if you die within the month, we will play, golly, what is it? We will play Land Before Time, the Big Water Adventure in your honor. If by some mysterious circumstance you die during Dragon Quest, we can postpone it to play Land Before Time. That's all you ask? It's okay. We will honor you. Hey, we got him. And you know, the same goes for Joe and Kami as well. If anyone who redeemed a game passes before the end of Dragon Quest, we'll stop what we're doing and play their game. I just want you guys to know that I will be remembering you for The Land Before Time, Mist, and Ida Yosuke no Mahjong Kazuko. You know, it embodies everyone's personality. Puzzle game, kitty platformer, Mahjong. Perfect. Just perfect. Wouldn't have it any other way. All right, that's one tower down. Let's go tackle the other tower. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. Europort. Oh, we didn't get a message when we walked in. Have we been to Europort already and I'm just not remembering it? This doesn't look familiar. But man, everywhere looks the exact same. Nah, this looks like a new and legally distinct tower. Not the same tower, you can't sue. Free treasure, don't mind if I do. What do we got? Alto recorder. Is that like the flute? Is that an equipable accessory? Yep. Yo, that boosts quickness by a whole 8 points. Don't mind if I do. 54 quickness? Gladly. More uppies. What were you thinking coming here? I'm not bored enough to waste my time on the lot of you. Don't move for boring things. So, does that mean you'll ignore us if we try to pass? That'd be nice. Ugh, fine, I know. Goodness, you guys are such a pain in the butt. Maybe I'll have the boy help me out again. Come out, boy. What the? Wasn't he dead? Anna! Mina, I swear. Mina, if you try to fight this fight alone, I'm going to freak. Stop, you idiot. It's just an empty shell. But... don't you know? This boy has been head over heels for me once upon a time. He said he'd serve me forever, even after death. Enough talk. It's time I took out the trash. After that, the two of us can enjoy our evening. You witch. I'll never forgive you. Okay. 2-on-1? Yeah, it's a 2-on-1. Alright. Let's boop. Let's Volvo. On Serena, let's Volvo on Burke. I worry for Serena's life. And that's why. That is exactly why I worry for her life. Alright. Burke is fine. Double attack Kana. Oh, he's hitting Burke. We're fine. Okay. We at least have Mina to deal extra damage in this fight now. I would have preferred if Serena was the one who lived, but Mina's extra 27 damage is really going to be the difference maker. Oh, Lord. Well, it's time once again to be in this fight for a lifetime and a half. Everyone get cozy. You guys cozy? You guys get a glass of warm milk? Some hot chocolate, maybe? Nothing quite like that, that late March hot chocolate. I don't remember who I attacked last. You're anxious. Is that close enough? Exactly. Anxiety, hot chocolate, basically the same thing. Instructions unclear. Dick cotton ceiling fan. That's the way of things. Lucia is very, very scantily clad. We're mostly seeing flesh from her. Yay! Alright. Well, it's time to mash. It's once again shut off your brain and mash hours. Yo, who up? I'm not thinking, I'm just mashing. I'm actually kind of excited for it to stay warmer outside. I know it's going to get absolutely miserable in here streaming because this room gets so unbelievably hot. I came up here last night to open the window, turn a fan on, try to get some nice cold air circulating through here, but like I came up here at like 11 o'clock last night and it was so warm. And it wasn't even that warm outside that day. But for some reason, this room just pushes me to my boiling point. I'm really excited for it to get warm so I can start doing some yard work around here. Grow some flowers, maybe start a garden, we'll see. Get the garage cleaned out. Finally get things around the shed looking the way I want them. Trim some hedges. I'm very, very excited for that. I feel like we should find a better weapon for Mina. She's kind of not hitting for big doinks. Wonder if we have a better sword for her. I think we currently have the Glacier Rod equipped, which is great for her magic and her IQ, but ooh, buddy, does it not deal a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure Serena is our main damage dealer right now. Which is a little rough to say when Burke is in the party. We need Burke to topple lock though. Burke really does just need to be the Ryan of the party. Rolls in. Ow, it's Burke time. It's still pretty crazy to me that level 1 Ryan can solo most of Xenoblade 1. The ability to topple lock is just cracked. There's no getting around that one. And she's out of here. Hey, 2 levels? 2 levels for Mina? Don't mind if I do. Dot 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 dot. You release the device. And that's that. Let's-a go. It's a me, Mario. Alright, that should be everything we need from these castles. We should be able to get into the final area now. And maybe, just maybe, we're gonna be able to have Serena survive in a boss fight. I'm not holding my breath here, but possible. Yeah, nobody else has any good weapons. That's fine. Ah, no good weapons are actually allowed in the party. I think I'm going to... Golly, which town? I don't think maybe Saintus is the best choice for going and purchasing what we need. Old Harrogg might also be a decent option so that we can go and try to find weapons. I don't think we have the money for weapons. Seeing as that full plate armor was 36,000, I don't know if we've got the money for it. Hey, does anyone remember where we were told the castle was. I don't actually recall where we were told it was. Beans. Okay. We can head back to that port. I think it was Hanba Village that we're looking for. Yeah, Hanba Village is what we're looking for. Okay. Can you tell me once more where exactly the big demon castle is? I desire peace between yada yada yada. It's not so easy to obtain, but then again, they exist. Okay, you're no help to me anymore. You are no help to me, therefore I will now destroy you with my sleep axe. Do you have anything I can afford? I mean, I can technically afford the pair of bloomers. Giant armor. Ooh. Another hermit guard. Can't really afford anything else. Shoutouts to all the creepy items like sailor uniform and bloomers for sale here. I think these monsters might be a bit of creeps. Okay, is it at Dansport? Is that the ruins of Bossis? We can check Danport. I don't know if we've been to Danport yet. Hello, is this a big evil demon's castle? Yeah, this looks right. Yuta's not here. We did drag him around. Where? Maybe he got tired and ran off. Oh, geez, we messed up. Okay, let's go. Okay, I guess is this the last dungeon? We going in to finish this off? We might be. And then we get a Star Dragon Warrior. Soon, everyone. Soon we will get to play Dragon Warrior. Has the same layout as Harrow Castle. Old Harrow Castle specifically. This is where we kill Serena's father. Oh, hey, look, people. No matter the era, fools never fail to make an appearance. First it was the king of Harrow. Now it's the lot of fools who call themselves underlings. Oh wait, I forgot about your father's daughter of Gentstone. What did you wench? You must be Guysfeel. The pleasure is all mine. You must be the worms who present the foolish creatures known as man. Jeez, does this guy hate mankind or something? Haha, but of course. After all, are you not here to represent the will of man? Man wishes to defeat Gisvel and save the world from darkness. Afterward, mankind will build whatever world they please and preach their peace to others. That's, Even if you defeat me, the world shall not change. Time to put the final boss to sleep and just win. That's the hope. That's the dream. You only question that The only question that remains is, who sits on the throne of all, me or you? That's enough. Can you refute these words of mine? I wonder. Just ask that elf there. I'm sure she'll be aware of what man calls peace. Rumpf. Shut up. I don't know, there's somebody else in this room. Maybe we're gonna have a twofer encounter. It's gonna be an actual threat. Those who aren't of man know well man's transgressions. Mankind, however, have a way of forgetting those dark moments of history. Don't give us this garbage. Lecture us like you know who we are. What do you even know about us? This puncher is different. At least he's leagues better than you. He's not the one who hauled himself up like a coward, only to spit pretty words for these people. This puncher doesn't want to hurt anyone in this world. We have murdered so many people throughout our journey. And yet he fought anyways, all to put a stop to you. I feel like you can't murder all of those people and not desire it, just a wee bit, just a little bit. He won't just watch from afar as others die around him. You don't know what it takes to be a king. Those who seek to lead cannot be trusted to rule over everyone. I may not trust all of mankind, but I'd gladly give my life for my friends here. Michaela. I believe in Fist Puncher. Believe he will make the world a better place. You lack the conviction to believe in anything. I don't know about you, but humans cannot live alone. We need someone to believe in. Someone we can count on to help us. We may be weak, but if we do our best together, we can change the world for the better. Unlike you who only believes in yourself, you pitiful creature. You dare to call me a pitiful creature? You say I'm beneath pathetic insect like yourself? Prove it to me then. Whether it be you or me, the truth shall be written by the victory. Dare yourself to defeat me and create your ideal world. Let's go, everyone. All right, let's go. Oh, he's got someone with him. Yeah. He's got Geshtar. Ah, the good old Geesefield and Geshtar combo. Let's Volvo up. No, you're gonna Volvo up yourself. You're going to Volvo up. Work. Heyo, Serena might live. I fear for what this means for Mina's health, but... Oof. Alright. Guy's field's asleep. Alright, let's hit Geshtar. Heyo! I think everyone might live through this encounter. Hold up, are we cooking? We might be cooking. Well, GG, let's not call it prematurely. But I've got a good feeling about this. I'm still out of water. Ah! I keep reaching down for my water and then picking up and it's light as a feather. Time for violence. Yeah, I don't know, The baddies here might have me on this one. It's seeming kind of close. I think we got to be careful on this one. Every time that Burke says the line that he's gonna pound you, it makes me think of Frostman in Mega Man 8. I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna pound you. Oh, he has a lot of health. They really did just invent Dr. Stats for this, didn't they? Good old Professor Stats over here. Mr. A Million HP. Hey, alright. Well, let's just mash. I'm gonna hug you, squeeze you, name you George. Then I take my sail and... Honestly, I can't think of something more fitting than the fact that this boring-ass game, the game that puts you to sleep with its story, can be completely trivialized with a sleep weapon. The combat is a snooze in more ways than one. I'm glad the game lets you bring whatever party composition you want into these fights. I would hate to have to bring Fist Puncher into one of these battles. Lad's moves are weak. Granted, I'm not saying Serena or Mina have strong attacks. Hell, or Burke really for that matter. But Burke's is mostly just because I have a dog water weapon equipped to him. Dog water in terms of stats. Abilities, it's the most busted thing that this game has ever seen. Man, I can't wait for the Ancient Roman randomizer to come out. It's gonna work just like a Dark Souls randomizer where you're gonna be hard-walled until you find the Blacksmith Giant Hammer or the Black Knight Halberd. To arms! Get ready for a pounding. Wow, they really did just decide to put an extra 0 onto his health, didn't they? Everything else up to this point, it had some high health, but like nothing insurmountable. They're just... The office cat actually fell asleep on the keyboard, and this boss's health is just 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Hey, there he goes. He certainly was scary. Yo, we got some Heka and Maca fruit. Alright, round 2. Time for that electric boogaloo. Oh, he's chrome now. Father! Well done, my son. You really have grown up, haven't you? I'm sure you can defeat the Demon Lord and save this realm. Didn't we just defeat the Demon Lord? Was that not the Demon Lord? Oh, hey, Mom's here too. I really made you wait, didn't I, Marina? Yes, you did. I've actually moved on. Our child grew up to have a robust spirit, may inherit our love and our will to keep it safe. That was the Demon Lord. Oh. Very different, legally distinct. Hey, Prince Wizard, how you doing today? Good to see you. You're here just in time for the exciting conclusion to Ancient Roman. I hope. I hope it's the exciting conclusion, though. Ah, Burke's up to 500 HP. That's pretty good. That's a nice number. Okay, do we got a secret back room? We do. Good. Final boss time. I think we still have to find the final boss, but might be getting close. Oh no, we might just be diving right into the final boss. Okay. Welcome to my realm, you pitiful humans. Even if I've lost my weak vessel of flesh, my power is everlasting. Now you fools shall understand the true meaning of despair. I'll smash the last remnants of hope in this world. Oh boy, it's a 3-person fight. Oh, it's a 3-person fight. Oh, they got Romeus back. Okay. You guys know the rules with 3-person fights. Let's Volvo Burke with both of them. Okay. Alright, Burke has Volvo up, so that's good. This is gonna be long. This is gonna be real long. How are you and the rest of the chat? I'm doing well. I'm getting excited for the conclusion of Ancient Roman. Ooh. Yikes, that's still a lot of damage. Yeah, they hit Mina or Serena and they're gonna die in one hit for sure. Alright, Geese failed is asleep. Sorry, Geese feel. Romeus, heal up Burke, heal up Burke. Man, shout outs to Serena's insane speed. Okay, we should be able to take another hit. You can keep doing that all you want, lady. Burke is in fact immune to heart attacks. Perfect person to hit. Okay. We just need one more. Wait, did that just eat Burke's turn? I believe I understand what this is doing now. Oh no. Alright, Volvo on the whole party. Yeah, that totally did eat Burke's turn. Okay. Why is Burke not getting an attack off? I wonder if he got put to sleep. That could be a problem. Let's heal up Burke again. Alright, wake up, buddy. It's okay. I'm thinking that Lucia might be a bigger threat than anyone. God, he's still down. Okay. Heal up Burke again. This means Geesfeel is going to get his turn. Yeah, that heart spell is a little nasty. I think I now know how every enemy in this game feels. Okay, time for violence. All right, we've got the sleep on Geesfeel. Let's keep healing up Burke. Don't you do it. Don't you. Bastard! I guess we can hope that it missed. Yes, it did miss. Okay. Alright. Lucia is now down. Don't hit Geesfeel. Hit Romeus. And now heal up yourself. Okay. We might be set here. Time for violence. Okay, that should be everybody put to sleep. And now we just work our way down the line again and again. Lucia, Lucia. Romeus, Romeus. Mina gets no experience. Mina's not allowed to have a turn. If you haven't seen any of Ancient Romans thus far, it might be a little confusing as to what's happening in this fight. But basically, we found an axe early on for Burke here called the Sleep Axe that has a 100% proc rate to put any enemy to sleep for 3 turns. And if they are hit with it again, it stacks. So in theory, we can lock everybody forever, which we have done right now. So now Geesfeel has 3 stacks of sleep on him. Lucia is down to 1 stack of sleep. That brings her back up to 3. Romeus is now at 1. So now we just keep repeating the cycle. Let's get pounded. Geesfeel. And more importantly, how you doing today, Prince Wizard? Hope your week's been treating you well. I could probably stand to just have Serena target someone else. We don't need to evenly split our damage. Oh, this is actually, no, we should split our damage. It's gonna get confusing if I try attacking other people. Let's just make it easier on my dumb little brain. I am so ready for this fight to take half an hour. Because we don't deal any damage, and funny enough, they also can't deal any damage. Geesfield, yep. You've been making final preps for a movie quiz you're organizing in your hometown, spending a lot of time relaxing on your PC, coming up with ideas, listening to music, Photoshop, and taking breaks here. Hell yeah. We just hit Geesfield, so Lucia. I always really love extremely high effort quiz shows. They're very, very fun. I did a fundraiser for Alex's school about a month ago at this point, and they did a trivia day that didn't end up being that high of effort, and it was a little upsetting. She's a teacher? Yep. High school English. Bless her patience, I do not have that. Yeah, speaking of the whole English thing, we made a deal recently to do an exchange of sorts where I read a book of her choosing and she plays a game of my choosing. And I think I finally landed on what game I'm going to subject upon her. I think it's gonna be Final Fantasy XII. I could obviously pick the my clear favorites. I could have her do Final Fantasy IX, I could have her do Xenoblade Chronicles, I could have her do Legend of Dragoon, Chrono Trigger. Those are all some of my favorite games of all time, but I don't think she would get the same level of enjoyment out of them as anyone else. So I think Final Fantasy XII is a nice, happy middle ground between JRPG and just kind of a relaxing experience. Not the Fire Woman game. Nope, not Fire Woman Matagumi. Oh, this fight's taking an eternity. We really are going to be here for a while, aren't we? Yeah, I like Fire Woman Matagumi a lot, but it really does fall into the same situation where I think that's a game that she would get kind of bored with. So I was torn between either Final Fantasy XII, specifically Zodiac Age, or Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think she would get some enjoyment out of playing easy mode on Three Houses. But I think I'm landing on 12. Yeah, this fight never ends. Okay. We started this fight with so much time left, but boy, oh boy, have we already rounded out hour 3 of the stream. So we have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some music while I run a couple of ads, and when we come back, we're going to finish this. We're going to end this. I don't remember who I attacked last. Oh god, I hope it was Geesfell. Alrighty, y'all. We'll be back in just a second, folks. I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back then, y'all. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's finish this bad boy off. Attack Lucia. I'm really hoping Lucia is the one that we need to attack. Lucia is the biggest threat out of the bunch since she can delay Burke's turns, so here's hoping. Here's hoping inexplicably Easefield doesn't get a turn and then one-shot Burke. Because if that happens, we're screwed. Okay, I think that was the correct order. Perfect. Frankly, you love to see it. By the way, you found a really cool dark wave ambient album that sort of gives classic game vibes. Blood Incantation Time Wave 0. It's good, dark, and chill. Prince Wizard, if you're not in the Discord, hop in the Discord and post that so I can listen to it later. Certainly does sound interesting. I love a good ambient album. Wow, that was a real crunchy hit. been a while since I've listened to any ambient music. That was very much my jam when I was in college and needed things in the background that were just sound and nothing else. Like, if there were any lyrics, I wouldn't be able to focus on what I was doing, and I needed to marathon reading like 80 pages of a nonlinear differential equations book. Ooh, they really did just give him even more HP. Every single time we encounter another boss, they just add another 0 on the end. That was Romeus. Time for Gaze Feel. Doop, doop, doop. Every time that the game freezes very slightly after I land a hit, I'm hoping that it's going to be like the enemy going whoosh, out, but never is. We're gonna be here a while. I think at this rate, we're not gonna have time to start Dragon Quest today. It'll be a fun Friday game to start. Lucia probably has the lowest HP out of the bunch here. So if anyone's gonna vanish first, I'm assuming it's gonna be her. God, imagine the pain if my game crashed right now. I know saying that aloud is dangerous because I'm kind of willing it into existence, but the fear in my heart, we haven't found a single soft lock or crash in this game yet. And everyone chat, oh God, why are you saying this? Stop! Please, we're begging you. The repeating textures on the background make it so easy for your eyes to just unfocus. Everything kind of just blends in. Heyo, that's one down. All right, one down, two to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. That's two down. All right, we can just mash now. Very funny Lucia lived longer than Romeus and Geesefield. And there she goes. Is that GG? That's a lot of XP and a lot of gold. Actually, not that much gold, all things considered. Sorry, Gami. Not a lot of Gami. Do not panic, my underlings, for it is time for me to unleash my true form. Ah, I should have known it wasn't the last boss. He didn't turn into a flesh pillar. Okay, here we go. Do I get to save first? Or is it just dive right on in? What the? What happened? You will perish. Your existence will be scattered throughout the dimensions. No, we should have beaten him. We can't hold up at this rate. Fist puncher. Farah? I came to help. Everyone, take my power. HP and MP restored. Okay, here we go. Alright, no. You attack first, you magic. Volvo. Burke, since your speed is higher. You Volvo. Serene on the off chance that we live. Okay. I worry about what's to come. 59 damage, that's nothing. That's the easy stuff. Alright, go to bed. Wild that the second to last boss is harder than the last boss. We're looking at a Final Fantasy X situation here. Yu Yevin's a bitch, his moves are weak. You know, I don't think we need to save our MP for anything, so let's hit him with a, how about a Saint's Toil and an Aqua Rose. Let's see how the Saint's Toil does. Ooh, that was some good damage. How's Aqua Rose gonna do? Nowhere near as good as Saint's Toil. What do we got for magic? Forlo? Sure. Viagra? Why not? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty comparable damage. It definitely takes more thought in menuing when I could just be mashing. You know, Kami made a joke earlier about time to put the boss to sleep in GG question mark. Yep, that's 100% what's happening. Put the final boss to sleep and just win. He does have a lot of HP though. Do 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 do. I will pound you. I will crush you. No, he's a lot more golden than I was expecting him to be when he was in his silver armor and extended those weird tendrils. I was definitely expecting something more fleshy and not just gold ghost. But no, it looks like we've got gold ghost here. This is the most hours of backlog you've accrued thus far on this channel. Oh yeah. I think just Dragon Quest alone is longer than any games queue that we have had thus far. And that's fine, I'm not worried. The number of... I only get that fear in the pit of my stomach when the number of games gets too long. The amount of time it takes to finish the games doesn't really concern me. I'm really not worried at all. You know, we've kind of been we've been pushing through these JRPGs relatively quickly. What do we got that we have finished recently? Hey, look, the last boss died. Yeah. Final Fantasy Origins 1 and 2, then Fire Emblem Matagumi, now Ancient Rome, and we kind of chunked through these games in no time flat. Which is pretty sweet. Alright, was that it? Was that the real last boss? Are we done? ... We did it? We did it! Thank you, Farah. Teehee, it was my pleasure. We finally did it. Indeed. Oh man, we're gonna be so famous after this. Say farewell to the quiet life, kids. It's gonna get busy from now on. Oh, to think, I'll be getting daily fan letters from all the lovely ladies of the world. My arms will cramp from all the replies I'll have to write. Mwahahahahaha. Why are all men like this? We really did something unbelievable, didn't we? So, what are we gonna do now, Fist Puncher? Me? We're just gonna go home. We're gonna head home, become king. Get married. Burke's the only one here at the wedding. Jesus, that was ear pain. Welcome to Ancient Roman. Congrats! Congration. You've done it. Ooh, I don't like the tooth windows. Hey, what is it? I've decided to live here in the castle. She's decided to live here in the castle with me as my queen. Well done, you son of a bitch. You two look great together. Congrats. All right, buddy, give us some credits. Ancient Roman staff. Let's go, everyone. Hell yes. Alrighty, this has been Ancient Roman, one of the famously worst JRPGs on the PS1. Let's switch on over to the spreadsheet and write out our final thoughts here on Ancient Roman Power of the Dark Side, suggested by Drunk Kami. Good golly, I need to update these times. Alright, what can I say about Ancient Roman other than this game is so unbelievably boring? I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad game. I would just say it commits the cardinal sin that we never want a game to commit, and that is, it's boring. So boring. Gameplay-wise, all of the enemies feel so overtuned to the point where you need to find some way to cheese them with the sleep axe or something else. I think the gameplay of the game is probably deserving of about a 2. There's something there that... There's something there under the hood that we're not going to drop it to a sentient level of... Golly, what did I give sentient? That was so long ago. Yeah, we're not going to drop it to a sentient level of 0 on gameplay, but boy is it bad. Graphics, the game looks god-awful. So god-awful. 1 out of 10 on graphics. Music is just as bad as the graphics, also a 1 out of 10. Story of the game is really haphazardly thrown together and kind of just happens. I think the story is deserving of about a 2. They try a little bit, right? Wow factor, I am astonished by how absolutely dog water this game is. 7 out of 10 on wow factor, a difficulty of... Okay, take this one with a grain of salt, because I think the difficulty would probably be so much higher if I didn't learn about the sleep axe. If I had to actually like grind up on enemies and do all of that, the bosses would have been so unbelievably difficult. There aren't really many random encounters that you have to run into, so that doesn't really impact it all too much. It's exclusively the bosses. I think a difficulty of a 5 out of 10 feels fair. Giving me an overall score has a 2 sound. 2 seems like a good overall score for this game. It's in the 1 to 2 range. I'm thinking a 2 is a nice safe spot for it. With such beloved games as can that. You know what? Actually, hold up. Let's do this real quick. Come on, let me sort. Sort A to Z. All right, perfect. Sentient. Oh no, this is just on gameplay. Whoops. I want overall score. Yeah. Sort this bad boy A to Z. Yeah, such a beloved 2 out of 10 games as Monkey Magic, Vagrant Story, Crime Cracker, Revolution X, MLB 2005, MTV Sports, TJ Lavin's Ultimate BMX, NBA Live 2003, Tomb Raider, Star Wars Demolition, Bass Fisherman Texas, Koi Hoyu, and Roscoe McQueen Firefighter Extreme. I think it's really fair that Ancient Roman fits right in with all of these titles. Heck yeah. Alrighty, y'all. So it's, it is currently about noon 12 here, and I don't think we're going to start up on Dragon Warrior just today. I don't want to play for like 30 minutes and then have to call it, so I think we're going to tap a little bit early. Let's send you guys on down to... We'll send you guys on over to Laser. He's playing some Mario. Thank you all so much for hanging out as always. I do appreciate it. We will be back on bright and early tomorrow for the beginning of the end. The start of Dragon Warrior 7, the longest game to ever be released on the PS1. Alrighty, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of